Hey everybody, here's another knife from my collection, relatively new one I just got this week. Today we're going to be looking at a knife from Spyderco's Byrd line. I have several of their regular line knives. I wanted to see if their Byrd line is as good as they say it is, and I am happily surprised. This one we have here is the Spyderco Byrd Crossbill. It's one of their larger bird models. I got this from thebladeshop.com at about 24, I think, 20, 21, 24, something like that. So very inexpensive. Some specs on the knife. The overall length of the knife is just under 8 inches. So it's a fairly long knife. Handle length is just under 5, and blade length is just over 3. It is 8 CR13 MOV steel, and the handle material here is G10. You can get it in stainless steel, but I like the G10 a little better, even though it does add some weight to it. The weight is 5.6 ounces, so it's medium to heavy. I'd say it is a larger knife, so it's gonna add some weight there. It is a lockback, as you can see right here, and then a little pocket clip on the back. Very nice pocket clip. It does stick out of your pocket a little bit, but oh well. So, I have your finger hole, a little bit different shaped than what Spyderco usually does, but that is specific to their Byrd line. And that's the blade. Little hawkbill blade here. It's really nice. This one is the partially serrated version. I do like my plain edges, but Spyderco does a nice serrated edge, and it does have a little bit of a plain edge right at the tip here. That is useful. This is made in China. It says China right here, and it says Byrd, and then the blade steel right there. Unlike the Tenacious, which is made in China but still on their regular line, these are all made in China, but it's overlooked by Spyderco, and they do a great job. I have no complaints over this knife, especially with it being as inexpensive as it is. The only thing I had to do is it was a little stiff right from the factory, opening and closing, so I put a little drop of oil right in here to loosen that up, and it's nice and smooth. It goes in and out nice and easy now. It has a nice little ramp right here, no jimping, but a good enough ramp that stops your finger from going any farther forward, and it does have some jimping on the back here. Don't really think it has a purpose, but it looks nice. I guess it can make it a little bit lighter. I don't know if you can see in there, the liners are skeletalized to make it lighter, both on left and right side. But I am very happily I'm impressed with this knife, especially the price point and it being made in China. But of course, Spyderco does a great job on all their knives, and I will be getting more Byrds in the future. I think the only negative thing about this knife, and on their website, besides the it being a little stiff, is on their website they say this is a hollow grind. I got one that's chisel ground, so it's sharpened on one side but not on the other. Don't really favor that. Me being a righty, I always cut like this, and I don't think it helps when you're right-handed. If you're left-handed and the sharp edge is on top and you can slice through it, I think that is fine. But that's the only thing I would change. I would actually do the hollow ground like it says on the website. So maybe that's just a mix up. But I can deal with that for $21. So this is the Spyderco Byrd Crossbill with G10, and it is a great knife.